Peace, peace. Welcome to King Dolo Paralyzed channel. I was just sitting here thinking about something. I was like, okay, when I was in the wheelchair, I would do anything to just get some feeling. I mean, that'd be like one of the greatest things that ever happened to me at that point, you know. And then I was like, then I eventually gained back some feeling. And even to this day, I don't feel everywhere from the waist down, but I mean, for the majority of my body from the waist down, I can feel. Um, and I was like, that was a blessing. I love that. And I was like, I'd do anything for some movement. That's a blessing. Like even if I said at one point, I was like, if I can move my legs just a little bit, I'll be happy. To know that I got some improvement. Thank God. And then I was like, man, I want to walk. Like, cause I was like, if I gain back some feeling, and then I gain back like mobility, like a little bit of movement. I was like, man, maybe I can walk. Matter of fact, I was like, I can walk. I mean, the signs are there. Like, God is showing me like step by step. And, that just increased my faith even more. And I was like, man, you know what? I'm gonna continue. I'm gonna continue to go hard. I'm gonna continue to go hard, and I'm gonna walk like. I tried and tried and tried and tried, and then like I learned how to walk, and you know it's like even if you paralyzed from your neck down, you paralyzed from your neck down, and you gain back the feeling, of your arms, or gain back some motor control in your stomach or your chest. If you gain back that feeling and movement, that I know that'd be just a blessing, to you. And I just want to say, man, it's possible because, like, I was in a rehab slash physical therapy center for about 9 months after I had gotten shot. Like, I was in the hospital for a month, and then they transferred me over to in-house physical rehab. And I met some guys. Like, it was a bunch of guys in there at that time, back in '99, who was in there for the same thing I was in there for, getting shot, paralyzed. A lot of them in there was for car accidents, motorcycle accidents. Now I met a few guys who did give back the use of their arms and they legs and their stomach and their chest, who was paralyzed from the neck down. And some of them was paralyzed from like the chest down, stomach down. I met a lot of people through my journey of being paralyzed. It's like, when you paralyzed, like you might be in the airport or somewhere, and you pull up in there with your chair and somebody else in there young like you, or you know or just paralyzed, and y'all just have a conversation, like what's your spinal cord injury, blah 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 blah, maybe exchange numbers or whatever. That happened to me a whole lot. So I met people, and after I had gotten paralyzed, after like 2 years or a year and a half, I was traveling a lot. So I met people from, you know, Virginia to California. I met a few guys out in California, L.A., who were paralyzed. A lot of guys from out of L.A. who were paralyzed. We just kept in touch throughout the years. Washington State, Tacoma, all of that. Durham, North Carolina. But anyway, it's possible. It's possible. Man, female, it don't matter, your gender. Like, you can gain back the feeling and the movement from the waist down. It definitely can happen, and I believe it can happen. So, if you have any questions, just hit me up. That was just on my mind, and I wanted to just put that up here. About to get this workout on. Y'all know me. I'm not stopping. Like, paralyzed what? Nah, I'm not accepting that. Alright, peace, y'all.